What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Ticker Feed video and welcome to the Ticker Feed family. So today what we're going to be talking about is the ticker symbol BNGO, or Bionano Technologies. And so what we're going to be doing is talking about the company overview, the product and services such as Sapphire, Bionano chips, prep kits, their Bionano data solutions. Then we'll end with the chart analysis and a price prediction. As always, guys, I really do appreciate you taking the time to listen to this video. If you are interested in other penny stocks, I just did a video here recently as well on the ticker symbol is GRIL, where the company's name is Muscle Maker. Great fundamentals. It's a great penny stock. Something to look into if you're interested. I just wanted to throw that out there. Let's go ahead and get started. So this company, Bionano Technologies, has a great reference on the company overview, and so I wanted to touch base on some of their slides. So they say the diagnostics journey often ends in frustration, disappointment, and premature death because the current tools are inefficient. I mean, that's extremely true. I know this personally, and so I'm right there with you. So constitutional genetic diseases. So you got neurodevelopment disorders, or NDDS, which occurs at a rate of 1 in 6. A substantial fraction, 50 to 70% of test results are negative. Without a definitive molecular diagnostics, these patients may not get optimal treatment and their diagnostics may continue. Right? So you got blood cancers, 200,000 new cases diagnosed each year in U.S. among approximately 1 million patients tested. Again, most test results are negative. Even with a definitive diagnostics and good prognosis, average survival in leukemia tends to be split between good outcomes, which is long survival, and poor outcomes, which is short survival. Right? So they say they have a better tool, or better tools are needed, because the genome variations that cause diseases are not all the same, which again is very true. So you've got single nucleotides, structural variations, right? So full chromosomes, whatever the case is. So sequencers cannot reliably detect structural variations. All right. So the SNPs to small structural variants, sequencers can detect these, which is going to be your TCA DNA structure, right? Large structural variations, or SVs, sequencers are blind to these, okay? Only Sapphire detects these large SVs that cause disease. And so that's why I'm talking about this company, and that's why I want to dive a little bit deeper, because they've got this type of information that you want to know as to why you might be looking into it in the long term or short term, whatever the case is, right? So they've got cytogenomics, which are current paradigms and testings for SVs. So what is that? So that means that the detection of chromosomal disorders in the laboratory by karyotyping, examining the chromosomes within a cell. So you've got basically all sorts of types of different cells with your DNA, right? And it's hard to detect it. So their type of machine allows them to be able to pick those things up. And so what I highly recommend, if you want to dive a little bit deeper, you can check out their company overview, and they'll have even better examples. But we're still going to be looking at their product and services. But I'm telling you, it's awesome. I mean, even here, if you look at the next slide, it says, we estimate our market opportunity is $2.6 billion to $3.8 billion based on selling as many as 10,000 Sapphire systems. I mean, you got to think about it. With their chips, with their Sapphire, with their technology, allowing people to diagnose certain types of diseases much faster, that's going to save people's lives. I mean, that's pretty serious. So let's actually check out some of their products and services. Okay, so the first thing when it comes to their product and services, what we're going to be looking at is their Sapphire. So that's what you're looking at here in this picture. Now, the optical genome mapping using, or Sapphire, reveals what's missing in your research. So I kind of like that. It's kind of interesting. So let's see why. So the structural variation discovery platform. So you've got large-scale structural variations missed by next-generation sequencing systems. So large structural variations are responsible for many diseases and conditions, including cancers and developmental disorders. So optical genome mapping with Sapphire detects structural variation ranging from 500 BP to megabase pairs in length and offers assembly and discovery algorithms that far outperform sequencing-based technologies in sensitivity. And so what I wanted to point out here is kind of what they're trying to show, right? There's that false positive, which is below 2%, which is amazing. But you've got duplications, inversions, all sorts of different variations of your DNA that it's hard to detect, to figure out, because again, you can come back with your data and then it be negative, but you might actually have it. And so this technology gives you that opportunity. So let's check out the actual Bionano chips. Okay, so for the actual chip itself, it utilizes hundreds of thousands of massively parallel nanochannels per flow cell that linearize long DNA molecules, allowing Bionano system to directly image your samples. So if you think about it like this, they've got these what's called semiconductor manufacturing technology that delivers robust performance and quality. Well, what is that? It provides you the highest sensitivity possible for structural variant detection starting at 500 BP, along with genome maps up to chromosome arm length. And so this is the device that allows them to pick up on it, especially with the structural variant sensitivity. And so it provides the highest sensitivity, and so it allows you to be able to capture it with less negative results, right? And so it's more refined. Now let's check out the actual prep kits themselves. So for the sample kits themselves, it allows you to perform 5 to 10 HMDNA preps. So Bionano kits and protocols enable the extraction of HMW DNA from a variety of samples that include soft or fibrous type of animal tissue, plant tissue, cell lines, human blood, bone marrow. And so it's exquisite when it comes to the technology itself. I mean, it's amazing. So let's follow off with the actual Bionano data solutions, and then we'll end the video with that chart analysis and price prediction. So with the software that they have, it allows you to run and monitor real-time data, right? So that's going to be for the quality metrics remotely to flag potential sample quality issues early. So for me, that's a big deal. I like that. You don't want to go all the way down this rabbit hole and then figure out, oh snap, the visuals, the maps, the structural variants aren't correct and I'm getting negative results, right? So that's something that I want to know about. So that's really good technology, and so that's just another added feature. So now let's check out the actual chart, and then we'll finish with the price prediction. So with ticker symbol BNGO, when you're looking at the chart itself, what I like to see right away is that it opened at 868, right, with a high of 914, but it closed at 9.03, so it's going to have a 5.12%. It's all in the green, right? And so what that means is when you're looking at the candlestick itself, it kind of surpassed that resistance and had a little bit more support with the volume. And so for me, it's going to be in the green because it opened up at 868, but it closed, right? It closed at 903. And so when you're looking at the chart itself, you can see with the trend line, now it's staying steady. And so I enjoy that. That way I can actually enjoy the weekend and not have to worry about it. But with the foundation that it has, the fundamentals that it has, guys, it's undervalued. I mean, it's a really good company. And so I just wanted to point that out. So let me know if this added some value for yourself just by looking at this and listening to this video. I really do appreciate you taking the time to listen. Leave a comment down below if you actually own the stock or if you're thinking about buying into it. And as always, guys, welcome to the Ticker Feed family.